Supermassive chose the Quarry game modes and some bad news. Hello friends, welcome back to Hypergames. My name is Joseph and there's a new look at the Quarry game modes and some bad news regarding one of its features. Let's get to it. So 2K and Supermassive Games published a video this week going over all the game modes for the Quarry. I've already talked about all of them in detail in a previous video that you can see here, but now we have some footage to go with it. If you didn't know, the game is an interactive adventure game inspired by horror films of the 80s, where you play as 9 different characters, explore areas and make decisions that will alter the course of the story. It's a spiritual successor to Until Dawn, launched in August 2015 for PS4. The new gameplay shows the accessibility options that have colorblind settings, choice timers to change the length of the time you have for the decisions, simple QTEs so that it won't require complex button prompts, how fast they will appear, and other options that can be toggled globally or by character. We can also see how online multiplayer works, with one player going through the story and the invited players vote on the key decisions, so the story is shaped by the whole group. The way it works reminds me of Hidden Agenda or even the first time Supermassive showed Until Dawn at PSX 2014, with everyone shouting at the developers on each of the key decisions. This is obviously different from how online multiplayer worked on the Dark Pictures games, which had 2 players sharing a story playing sides A and B. In couch co-op you can assign 1 or more characters to each player, and when the game switches you can pass the controller, very similar to how it worked in the Dark Pictures games. The movie mode, as I was covering in the previous video from the IGN First, gives you a director's chair option where you can modify the character's traits and see how the story unfolds by itself. Movie mode also allows you to play by choosing a specific type of story, where everyone dies or leaves, for example. Previews for the game are out now and they are very positive. Phil Hornshaw from GameSpot said it feels a lot like Until Dawn in all the ways that make the game a lot of scary fun, highlighting the teen horror story and drama, their relationships and murders, even if he couldn't try elements from the game that make it unique, like movie mode. Neil Bolt from PSU said what he played from the Quarry did its job to sell him on what's doing and where it's going. He was a bit worried about some technical issues, but hopes are fixed by the time it's released. But overall the game showed great potential. Now for the bad news, Supermassive is delaying the online portion of the experience, with only single player and couch multiplayer modes available on day 1. I know there are many people that experience this kind of game online while streaming, but maybe it's not a huge deal for others. After all, you can still play single player and share the experience on stream or with friends locally. It's also not a huge delay, as the online will be patched into the game on July 8th, about a month after release, with the game hitting stores for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series and PC this June 10. But what do you think? Are you looking forward to the Quarry? Does the lack of online affect your intention to play the game at launch? Or were you planning to play in single player or local co-op anyway? Share your thoughts in the comments below, like or dislike to show your feedback, check out other videos you may enjoy while you're here, and consider subscribing for more PlayStation content. Thank you so much for watching, my name's Joseph, this is Hypergames, and let's get hype!